Hey everybody, it's Jim from Cigars and Other Dude Stuff. Today I am reviewing the Ashton Cabinet Selection cigar, and that is a fancy cigar. This cigar, this is the Belicoso version, which is about 5 inches by 52 gauge, runs about 14 or 15 bucks retail, and other sizes of this particular cigar go up to like 20 bucks. So this is a pretty pricey cigar, as are most Ashton cigars. Ashton is considered a pretty Cadillac line in the cigar world, as you well know. The Ashton cigars they're distributed by the Levin family, which is the owner of Holt Cigars. They are actually made in the Dominican Republic by the Fuente family. And it's been that way since 1985 when these were first created, when the Ashton line was first created. And there's other good cigars in the Ashton line, the ESG, VSG, Symmetry. They have a really good classic Connecticut and also a Maduro version of their Ashton Classic series. Anyway, I'm going to get this thing cut and lit up and get back to you with a report in a few minutes. I am back here, and I got to show you that ash. Pretty impressive. I haven't ashed it once since I started it. Anyway, smoking the Ashton Cabinet Selection here. And I read a review as interesting, or is actually one of those top 10 lists, and it was the top 10 creamiest, smoothest Connecticut cigars, and they actually named this as number 1. And I guess I got to agree with that. I've had a couple of these in the past over the years, and I wasn't blown away enough to spend 15 bucks on them, which is about what they cost. Haven't really smoked that many of them, but I got to say, as Connecticut's go, this is smooth, very well constructed, held together pretty nicely, as you can see with the ash, and overall, pretty good smoking experience. Taste-wise, pretty typical Connecticut, but a lot smoother and a little bit more depth of flavor, a little almondy and a little bit of cinnamon mixed in there. So kind of an interesting taste as far as a Connecticut goes. It's a very mild cigar, not even up there with the mild medium type Connecticut's, a little bit less than that. But as I mentioned, good taste. So let's talk about rating this thing. I would say construction is excellent, very good for Connecticut. One thing, when I get this low on a Connecticut, because I tend to manhandle, which is why I kind of move the band down a little bit to protect it, but I usually mangle Connecticut's pretty good by this point, and this is holding together very well. Kudos to them for that. Pleasant enough, right up there with I think the better Connecticut's that I've had. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. Is it worth 14 or 15, or the larger sizes are even $20 or $21 per stick? I don't know about that, but if it's a special occasion or you're looking to feel like a real fancy smoker, try the Ashton Cabinet Selection. All right, see you next time from Cigars and Other Dude Stuff.